Hey, ComicWow, this is Comics on TV. I'm Josh.
And my name is Mike.
Yeah, and we're reviewing Walking Dead. The episode is entitled Forget.
Forget.
Pretty apropos because I almost want to forget I watched this episode. It's not so bad, but it's filler. You're going to see a lot of filler as time goes on. There's not too much more stuff to touch on.
We had the trifecta meeting of the minds. We got Daryl, Carol, and Rick all right by the old, hut that Rick decided to hide a gun in, and that disappeared.
Now we're gonna go steal guns. Let's plot to steal guns. Ooh, against a whole town full of people that are big wusses to begin with. Oh, let's get one over on them.
We pretty much pegged it with Carol last week. Carol is a psychopath, and she's not afraid to destroy
Carol's got
people.
Problems, big problems, and we'll skip around in this episode. But sure. Carol, that's the part of this episode. I mean, Carol goes Carol.
She makes really good cookies.
Yeah, if you don't like her cookies, you're gonna die. Yeah, so little kid comes in when Carol's trying to bust out some guns and shit for the group, and yeah, things don't go over too well for this kid because he's a little nosy, and Carol threatens the hell out of him.
In a true thug life moment, she decides to tell this kid how she's gonna tie him to a tree, and pretty much let anybody kill him. No one's gonna hear him die, and probably
no one will hear you
grave.
But the walkers that are gonna come and eat you, and you'll still be alive and feel all of it. It was like the most detail anything's ever been in The Walking Dead. She's like, oh, and then they're gonna rip this out. So do you want cookies, or do you want Carol to go make you look at the flowers?
You could shut up and have cookies, or you can die a horrible job.
Go Carol. I'm on Team Carol. Yeah, and Rick Grimes this episode. What about him?
He shaves, so he's ridiculously good.
Ladies' man Rick.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back, even if you're married or not.
And people who have watched the episode or haven't watched the episode, you get the little kid coming in and stamps Rick with the scarlet letter, as I refer to it, because it's an A. Might be for Alexandria, but it's really for adulterer, because he kisses the girl on the cheek, and she's married, and dad, or the husband, looks like a pretty big dick.
I gave him an A for effort.
Yeah. Abraham. He's drunk again. Gotta love drunk Abraham. He's like, I'm drinking some beer.
Drunk and supersized Archie's my favorite. Dude's awesome.
Dude, he looks like a professional wrestler. Doesn't he?
I mean, but he's mellowing out. He's getting used to.
I love it.
Yeah, he's getting used to the town. I like his character.
Michonne hangs up her sword.
Very, very iconic moment from the comic.
Yeah, in exchange for her lacy back parka as her little police jacket.
It's very weird. We're actually focusing on Daryl a lot too, because Daryl is out with Aaron, and he wants him to be a recruiter just like him, because he feels like Daryl has a good judge of character, even though he doesn't know how to take a shower.
Even though, Daryl doesn't want to be around anybody. He's like, you know who the nice people are. He's like, yeah, and he's not nice to anybody, really, except for Beth, and Beth is dead.
Yeah, and he's like the worst eater.
Oh, God. Okay, this episode, they're trying to catch a horse. They don't catch the horse. The zombies catch the horse, but Daryl goes to eat spaghetti at Aaron and his boyfriend's house, and the scene of the zombies eating the horse was less disgusting than Daryl eating spaghetti. I mean, Daryl really messed up some spaghetti. It was gross.
He's just like... he's just like...
enough of you, Daryl.
That is nasty.
The other point of the episode, Sasha. Sasha's lost it. She's got social anxiety big time, and Deanna knows it. So that's why she invited her to that party.
For the comic book fans, we know this is Andrea's part, where Andrea decides to go up into the clock tower. But it's Sasha's turn, because Andrea died a couple seasons ago because she was a stupid, stupid whore. Yeah. And we all hated her.
Yeah, she was way better in the comic.
way better in the comic.
Infinitely better.
Yeah, and Sasha didn't exist. So
yeah, but Sasha doesn't like people's pictures hanging out in her house, so she shoots them all out in the woods. So that's,
What was with the sister-on-sister crime? She's hearing everybody in the room. Everybody's fine.
She's like, what?
But the one girl's like, I'm going to cook you a meal. What do you want to eat?
She's like, that's what worries you.
That's what worries you.
We were worried we were going to die in the wilderness. You're worried about I'm not going to like your casserole.
Do you know what worries me? Your comments and what you think about these videos. Comment at the bottom.
Yeah, do it. Like us on Facebook.
Check us out at The Real Comic Wow on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitterverse. YouTube, Vimeo. Get on there. Enjoy it.
Yeah, subscribe. Also, go to ComicWow.com. Start a free profile today.
Yeah, do that. We're on there. Get on there. See you on ComicWow.com.
Yup.